Tennis Showdown alert. Eala and Chan versus Rakhimova and Sasnovich. Don't miss the Hong Kong Open doubles. Under the blazing lights of the Victoria Park Tennis Stadium in Hong Kong, anticipation hung in the air like electric tension before a summer storm. The Hong Kong Open was in full swing, and the doubles draw had turned into a theater of unpredictability, where every rally was a heartbeat and every point a symphony of skill, courage, and chemistry. But tonight was special. The crowd buzzed with energy, cameras flashed like constellations in night, and the announcer's voice echoed across the court. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alexandra Eala and Chan Hao-ching. A wave of applause cascaded down the stands as the Filipina prodigy, Alexandra Alex Eala, stepped on the court beside her Taiwanese partner, the ever-experienced Chan Hao-ching. Across the net stood a fierce pairing, Russia's Kamila Rakhimova and Belarus' Alexandra Sasnovich, two players with enough firepower to break open any match. This wasn't just a doubles match. It was a clash of generations, of styles, of belief. Glowing star, the rising star, and the veteran, Eala and Chan. Eala, only 20, has become a household name in Southeast Asia and beyond. Her forehand, explosive and fearless, mirrors the spirit of a player unafraid of big stages. But beneath her power lies artistry, a deep tennis IQ that reads the court like poetry. Her partner, Chan Hao-ching, is a doubles veteran, a strategist, a calm navigator in stormy waters. Together, they were the perfect balance: youth and experience, energy and wisdom, attack and defense. Alex reminds me of myself at her age, Chan said in a pre-match interview, her smile soft but proud. But she has something more, that spark, that belief. You can't teach that. Their partnership was still young, forged just months ago, but the chemistry was undeniable. Eala's booming baseline game complemented Chan's deft net play like melody and harmony. Across from them, though, stood a duo that needed no introduction. Fire the fearsome force, Rakhimova and Sasnovich. Kamila Rakhimova and Alexandra Sasnovich were not just good, they were dangerous. Rakhimova's raw athleticism and heavy topspin forehands often set up easy volleys for Sasnovich, who, with her court awareness and pinpoint timing, could dismantle even the tightest defense. They'd been playing together intermittently, their partnership forged through shared understanding of aggression. Their matches were battles of controlled chaos, and that's exactly how they liked it. "We don't come here to play safe," Sasnovich said before the match. "We come here to play bold." And bold they were. Microphone the atmosphere, where cultures collide. Hong Kong, the city of neon lights and ceaseless motion, had turned into a melting pot of fans. Filipino supporters waved the blue-red-yellow flag with pride, chanting, "Let's go, Alex," between every serve. Taiwanese fans cheered for Chan, their voices rhythmic and strong. Russian and Belarusian supporters filled the other corner, adding their own fire to the mix. Every clap, every gasp, every echo of a bouncing tennis ball carried stories. Stories of nations, of dreams, of relentless pursuit. As the umpire called time, and both teams walked to their positions, the air became still, the silence before the explosion. Tennis first set, Eala's fire ignites. Eala started the match serving, and from the very first point, her intentions were clear. Her serve sliced wide, forcing Rakhimova to stretch, and Chan moved to put away an easy volley. The crowd erupted. 15-love. Eala clenched her fist, the competitive glint in her eyes already visible. Rakhimova and Sasnovich, though, didn't take long to respond. They attacked Eala's second serve, using deep returns to push the young Filipina back. Within minutes, it was 3-3, the tension thick, the rallies longer, the pace faster. Then came the turning point. At 4-3, Eala found herself facing a break point. Sasnovich stepped in, ready to pounce on any weak serve. But Eala, with composure beyond her years, delivered a kick serve out wide and followed it up with a thunderous forehand winner down the line. The stadium roared. That single shot changed everything. With renewed momentum, Eala and Chan broke serve in the next game. Chan's reflexes at the net were a masterclass in anticipation, reading Rakhimova's volleys like open books. Eala closed the set with an ace, 6-4. Collision second set, the Russians strike back. But Rakhimova and Sasnovich were too experienced to be rattled. They regrouped quickly, whispering to each other between points, adjusting angles and tempo. Sasnovich began mixing her shots, drawing Chon away from the net and forcing Eala to defend more often. Suddenly, the rhythm shifted. Eala's power began to meet Rakhimova's counterpunching, and for the first time, the Filipina seemed rushed. A couple of unforced errors crept in, forehands that barely misaligned, volleys that clipped the tape. The Russians broke early, their confidence growing with each passing rally. Sasnovich's energy was infectious, pumping her fist and shouting "duh" after every winner. The scoreboard read 6-3 for Rakhimova and Sasnovich. One set all. Everything would come down to the decider. High voltage, the final set, battle of hearts. By now, every fan was on their feet. It wasn't just about who had the better shots. It was about who wanted it more. Eala took a deep breath. Her gaze focused, her shoulders squared. She whispered something to Chon, who nodded with quiet confidence. "Let's do this," Eala said under her breath. The rallies intensified. Furious exchanges at the net, baseline duels that stretched 20, 30 shots long. Eala's resilience shone brightest here. She began painting the lines with her forehands again, her footwork a dance of controlled aggression. Studio microphone post-match reflections. In the post-match press conference, Eala was humble but glowing. "This one means a lot," she said, still catching her breath. "We worked really hard, and Hao Qing guided me through the tough moments. I'm learning so much about the game, about pressure, about believing in myself." Chon smiled beside her. "I didn't have to guide her much," she laughed. "Alex has this fire. You just let it burn." The two shared a light moment, their camaraderie evident even off the court. Trophy the road ahead. With this victory, Eala and Chon advanced deeper into the Hong Kong Open. Their eyes set on the title. But beyond the tournament, this match became a statement that Asia's tennis future was radiant, diverse, and unstoppable. For young athletes across the region, watching Eala compete with such passion was more than entertainment. It was hope. Hope that talent, when nurtured with belief and perseverance, could break boundaries and inspire millions. Sparkler epilogue. The night Hong Kong glowed. As the lights dimmed over Victoria Park courts, a breeze swept across the stands, carrying with it the sound of cheering fans. Somewhere in that crowd, a young girl held a tennis racket tighter, dreaming of one day standing where Eala stood. In a sport often dominated by names in the West, the rise of Eala and Chon was more than a sporting story. It was a cultural triumph, a celebration of unity through competition. And as Hong Kong's skyline shimmered in the distance, one thing was certain. Tennis had a new heartbeat, and it pulsed in the rhythm of Eala and Chan's victory. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.